Let's now go through a few variations of lunges and also a split squat as well. Okay, we're going to do these with dumbbells. You can do these with bars as well. The difference is with a bar, you're going to have to clean it to your chest like we've gone through, over your head, and pop it onto your shoulders. Okay, so if you want to do it with a bar, you can. Just make sure you drop that clean to get it into position. Okay, so let's go through a dumbbell lunge to start with. As always, grab your dumbbells and you're going to deadlift them nice straight back, using your legs to your waist. Here, okay, that's your starting position. Feet are going to go fairly close to each other, but not touching. Okay, fairly close together with the feet. And then we're going to set our posture from here. Now, what we're going to do with these lunges, we're going to take one step forwards, land, and push back in again. Land, pushing back in each time, okay? Now this exercise here, you can do it with single leg going forwards, same leg every time, like so. Or you can do it alternating as well. Right leg, left leg, okay? If you come around to the side, you're going to see the teaching points now. Always adopt good posture. Here, first of all. When you land, you want to get a 90-degree bend here in this knee, and also in the back knee as it's just above the floor there. Okay? Pushing back in. And this is what you'll see now. Notice how when I'm doing this one, I'm lifting my leg into the movement. Lift my leg into it, land, and I lift my leg on the way back in as well. That way, I'm not going to drag my foot and sometimes fall backwards. So this is your normal lunges. Out, in, dumbbells by your side. Good posture at all times. Let me show you now a walking lunge. Here, set your posture. We lift, and then we step through again with the next leg. Keeping that posture all the way through. Once we've done a set number that way, we can turn around and go back the other direction. Always keeping that joint alignment and posture. Okay, come around to the front again. So, you've seen the joint alignment from the sides, posture, and getting that bend in the knees. Let's look at the alignment from the front now. You have to make sure that your knees, hips, ankles, all in line. So I'll get my dumbbells again. From here, what we want to see is this. Land on your heel, knee, ankle, knee, and hip, all in line. And on the other leg as well. Like so, okay? What we don't want to see is any inward rotation, okay? And ideally, no pigeon footing either, like so. We don't want to be landing like that. Everything should be nice and in line. Finishing with that good posture at the top as well. So that's your lunges and walking lunges. And I'm going to go through one more now as well, which is a split squat. So this one, if you come around to the side again, I'm going to land a foot in front of me and then hold it in position. I'm going to pull my shoulders back to set my posture, and from here, down and up. On the ball of my foot at the back, down and up. Just above the floor or touching. Keeping that joint alignment and posture at all times. Come around the front. You'll see on the other leg now, shoulders back, land it, steady yourself, feet forward, ankle above knee, in line with the hip, posture, down and up. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. All of these exercises here, when you finish, remember, reverse deadlift, down to the floor. All of these exercises here are working your quadriceps, hamstrings, gluteals, gastrocnemius of the calf, and your core muscles as well, by keeping that really strong stabilize core at the top as well. So that's your lunge, walking lunge, and your split squat.
So the lunge is a great lower body exercise, working the legs and the core. Predominantly muscles you're working are your quadriceps, hamstrings, gastrocnemius, gluteals. Great for the core, as I mentioned as well. And it's also good for client coordination and working on motor skills for those people who just need to get a bit better at their joint alignment and footwork placement. So with any exercise where you need to hold dumbbells by your side or pick them up from the floor, make sure you deadlift them and correctly lift them up safely at all times. Bring them to your side, set your posture. Now remember, when you're doing your lunges, you're stepping out, raising that leg and then lifting that leg on the way back in, so you're not scuffing it along the floor. You're aiming for that 90-degree bend in both knees, the back leg and the front leg. Instead of stepping backwards all the time, you can go into a walking lunge as well. I really like this one personally because it keeps that forward momentum going, which is great in terms of being specific for sport-specific training. But again, the main important thing, especially when you start fatiguing, is to always keep those shoulders pulled back at all times. And finally, with the split squat, it is very important that you perform safe lifting to get those dumbbells from the floor to your side. Set your posture as soon as you are ready before you step forwards, and then when you've got those shoulders pulled back and your posture set, take that stride forwards, long enough in front of you so that you can get that 90-degree bend in both the front leg and the back leg. Keeping those shoulders down, lower down in a straight line towards the floor so the knee almost touches the floor. Breathing in on the way down and exhaling on the exertion, which is the push, the drive on the way back up again. Importantly on this one, when you finish each leg, step forwards towards the leading leg. Don't step backwards onto that leg that's just been dropping towards the floor. Because it is fatigued already, stepping back onto that leg can sometimes make a client fall over. So when you finish your set on each leg, always make sure you step forwards, not backwards, and then reverse deadlift the dumbbells back to the floor.